So we had a couple people asking about kind of meeting the alpacas and giving a little bit of information on their care as well as their gestation and birthing process. So this one here was called Kendall before we got her, but we changed her name to Bounty because we have a candy bar themed name for all of our alpacas. So she was born in 2011. She's considered a fawn. She is registered and she is due on July the 15th. She is the biggest belly right now, so she looks very, very pregnant. As you can see, she's quite low and round. She's kind of starting to drop a little bit through her hip and her flank area, so hopefully she'll pop her baby out soon. And this was previously named Rhea, but we renamed her to Dove. She's a young one. She's not registered. She's like a dark bay with white markings. And if she is pregnant, she would be due on the 13th of July. We can't tell. They're not as easy to check as the horses, and they're not super friendly, so we can't get in there and really get a good look at her udder. They don't often bag up a lot either. Like a cow or a horse would. So it's kind of just a wait and see for her to see if she's going to pop anything out or not. She's very pretty and very cute. She's kind of like a teenage mom if she is bred. It was an oopsie breeding. The male had gotten out and gotten in with the females, so she wasn't supposed to be bred, so she may or may not be bred. She was out with the male basically for that one day, but it really only takes one shot to get them pregnant. They are induced ovulators. And then this here is who we call Toffee. She was previously named Sally. She was born in 2013. And that is Reese, formerly called Latoya. And she was born in 2012. She is considered a brown, where Toffee is registered as a black, but is actually a brown as well. Both these girls are due around July 20th. We may have a slightly later date on one of them, so we'll just kind of wait and see. And so they're just kind of chilling out of the bugs and the heat. Reese is super cute. I like her little speckles on her neck. Toffee was actually being pretty, tolerant of me being there, and I was able to get this cool video kind of close up on her eyes. I didn't realize her eyes were actually kind of multicolored until today. We're just kind of getting in there close, and I could see that, most of their eyes are just like a solid brown color, but she's kind of got like different flecks in them. Reese's eyes are just like a nice dark brown, but she's super cute with her white markings. As for alpacas and their delivery, they're pregnant for about 340 days, just the same as horses. And most of the time their births will occur between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m., which is fantastic. Nice not having the late night babies. So we kind of check on them every hour or so, because we're kind of coming right up to those due dates now. Usually the dam will isolate herself from the herd and start making frequent trips to the poop pile without defecating or urinating. Then that probably means that she's in labor. Labor should progress fairly quickly, so it's about 45 to 75 minutes once the baby starts to come out. The nose and 2 feet should be visible pretty quickly, much like horses. They don't always show up at the same time. They have very long necks. And it may take a little while for them to fully get the baby out. They do what's called a hang time, so they let the babies just kind of literally hang out there and kind of drain all the fluid out from their nose. We've witnessed one birth. The other two that we had kind of had their babies without us around. They kind of snuck them out on us, but we're hoping to be able to catch everyone's birth this year. We do have them up on the cameras, and we've been kind of checking them frequently. So this is going to kind of be a fun adventure for us. They're hoping that we're going to have 4 babies, but we can't guarantee that. They said they're not as easy to ultrasound as the mares. They would not be very happy with that. But yeah, so they have that normal hang time. If we feel like they're maybe not progressing, then we can always give them help if we need to. But most of the time, alpacas give birth without any concerns, and they do it out in the herd with their friends. It's kind of like a family affair. All the others will kind of come over and check on the baby and kind of welcome them to the herd. So we're pretty excited to have some little baby alpacas soon. We're hoping, like I said, that there's going to be 4 of them if Miss Dove here is pregnant. And we do plan to breed all 9 in August to our rented stud. So he'll be coming in August, and that means we will have July babies for next year. We plan for later babies for these guys because we want them to have them outside.